Well, hello there. Welcome to a new video. This video is going to be a brand new pickups video. I have not done one for about 2 months, and the reason why is because, well, when it comes to August and September, I combine them because September is my birth month, and my logic is that, well, if I combine both August with September, I'll have more stuff to show, so the video can be longer for those of you who enjoy it. And at this point, it's become a tradition, so it is what it is. That being said, overall, these last 2 months were pretty overall uneventful. There wasn't anything big, brand new that made me want to buy it day one, minus a movie. But other than that, it's pretty safe, I guess you'd say. But yeah, that said, let's get started. I'm going to do movies first, just because there's less of them. First up, picked up The Flash. I enjoyed it heavily. I did pick this up on day one. I enjoyed it. It was really cool seeing Michael Keaton's Batman back as someone who that was his first Batman movie, so it's nice to see. It's nice to see him back. Michael Shannon Zod making a return. It was really cool to see. Sasha Kali, if I pronounced her name wrong, I apologize. She did really good as Laura, or Laura, God, Kara, excuse me. And Ezra Miller, despite their issues outside of the film, making it and all that, they really are the heart of this film. They did a wonderful job, and I mean, I know they won't be, but more than likely they won't be back as the character, but I would be open to seeing another movie with them as Barry. But that's just me. Um, also, I also enjoy the cameos. I know a lot of people are like dogpiling on the cameos. I thought they were fine. They were a nice little homage to DC's media past. Would I prefer more Flash cameos? Obviously, but overall they were fine. But yeah, decent movie. I enjoyed it, and I recommend it for sure. Next, from my fiance for my birthday, she got me a copy of Heavenly Sword on Blu-ray. Now I'm not exactly 100% sure what this is. I don't know if it's just a straight up movie of the game or if it's something else. I have no idea. I just know that I enjoyed the game, and this was cheap, so I put it on the list, and she picked it up for me. So no idea. Next, picked up Resident Evil Death Island. I've heard pretty good things about it. I have not watched it just yet. I still need to watch Infinite Darkness too. But this I'm looking forward to watching because it's nice to finally have the main heroes all together. So Leon, Jill, Claire, Rebecca, Chris, all together. So next, for my dad, for my birthday, he got me Justice League Season 1 on Blu-ray. I've been meaning to finally pick these up, and I've got one of three. I need to get Season 2 and Unlimited. But yeah, this show was great. It was my shit back in the day, like I'm sure many others. So it'd be nice to go back and rewatch these. And finally, also for my dad, for my birthday, he got me Constantine, the complete series. I love this show. I highly recommend it, especially if you're like a fan of like Supernatural. But it really says something about Matt Ryan's portrayal of the character. When okay, your series, so the series ends, you're probably done as the character. However, fate would have it differently. They bring his character in to Arrow. I don't know if they wanted. I don't know if that was like a reintroduction of the character. Or they just were just trying to just kind of bring him in to make people happy. I have no idea, but they did, and it made a lot of people. It did make a lot of people. It did make a lot of people happy, myself included. He got to go on to play the character for a few more years. Also, like I said, his portrayal was so popular they brought him to Arrow, to the Arrowverse. Excuse me. But they also brought him in to voice the character in several DC animated movies. It goes to show you how much popular that his portrayal was. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the Keanu Reeves movie. I do. I really do enjoy it. But Matt Ryan, to me, now is Constantine. He's the definitive version. And I think many would agree. So, yeah, great series. It's a shame that it only got one season. It's a shame that NBC decided to cancel it because it was really good. And it, of course, like most shows that are really good that gets canceled, ends on a fucking cliffhanger. So, but yeah, moving on to games. I got 3 DS games. I haven't gotten any of those in a while. While I was out in Chicago visiting Cindy, one of the last few nights I was out there, we watched Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, which I did enjoy. I really did like it. Mainly because Beast Wars is my generation, I guess you'd say. But since watching that, I was in a big Transformers mood, so I got picked up a couple games. I picked up Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, the Autobot version. I picked up Revenge of the Fallen Decepticon version. I played these games before, but I played them on PSP. So I decided, I'm in the mood. I'll check them out on DS. So then I also picked up Transformers War for Cybertron Decepticons. So I'm planning on getting the other Transformers DS games. These are the only 3 I picked up these last 2 months. So yeah, they're pretty good. You can create your own Autobot or Decepticon. It's their own unique story based on that particular version. So Revenge of the Fallen type thing. So they're pretty decent, most part. Next, I got some Switch stuff. First up, my buddy Dale sent me Quest, or I was about to see your YouTube name. God, it's like 1 o'clock. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm recording this, so I'm kind of tired. My buddy Dale sent me Dead Cells Return to Castlevania for my birthday. I have a short of me unboxing it. Yeah, I haven't played it just yet. I'm trying to work on certain other games first, but heard it's pretty good. Heard it's really good. So when I have the time, I'll definitely be playing this. Next, I picked up Blasphemous, the deluxe edition. I had to pay way more than I wanted to pay for it, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's Blasphemous. It's a 2D Metroidvania Souls-like game. So, many people like it, and the sequel's out now. So next, I picked up Eldest Souls. This basically reminds me of. I know it's a Souls-like game, but it reminds me of. It basically looks like if a Souls game, a 2D Souls game, was combined with Hyper Light Drifter. That's just what it reminds me of from the screenshots. So, yeah. Also, I apologize for the lighting. I realize it's been going kind of dark and back to light, so sorry. And then finally, I'm counting this as a birthday present from Cindy. She ordered me from Premium Edition Games, which is basically another version of the Limited Run. She ordered me a copy of Raji. I can this game. Raji. I'm probably butchering this to hell, but this game. So yeah, when this game was first announced at a direct, it looked pretty good. It looked pretty fun, and I was just holding on hope that there'd be a physical at some point, and there was. So she went ahead and pick me up a copy. So. Next, for PlayStation 4, the only PS4 game I got this month, these last 2 months, picked up Signalis, pretty old school survival horror game. Heard it's pretty good, and it was cheap, so I picked it up. Next, some PS5 games. I picked up Proteus, pretty good boomer shooter, like old Doom style. So, yeah. Pretty good, pretty fun. Next, Fort Solis, another horror game. I've not started this just yet, but I've heard it's pretty good, pretty decent overall. So, next, this game was a pain in the ass for me to get because I had to order it off of. I had to put up a new GameFly account and then rent this game and then buy it. So, because this version is like out of print for some reason. So that game is Evil West. I don't know why the PS5 version is like so uncommon now, but it is what it is. Looking forward to playing it. Also, and then my last PS5 game I got, I also picked this up when I got Evil West, also from GameFly, and that is Solstice. All I know about it is it looks very Devil May Cry-ish. So, and I like Devil May Cry. So, now on to Xbox. I got a lot of Xbox games. The reason why I got a lot of Xbox games is because, let me get my phrase, Xbox One / Series X. The reason why I got a lot of Xbox One / Series X games this last 2 months is because I'm planning to finally pick up a Series X. I'm going to be looking to get one in December around Christmas time. So my thinking is, okay, if I'm going to pick one up in December, I need to start getting the games on my list that are specifically both Xbox Series X and Xbox One that say it on the case. Reason why is because a lot of those only have the Xbox One build on the disc. And if you put that into a Series X, it basically just downloads the Series X version. That's all it does. So, to get around that and to basically future-proof these games, I said, okay, it's time to start, knocking these off the list. And thankfully, there's only 2 I have left to get. Technically 3, but I'll go into that in a second. The last 2 games I need to get are Sniper Elite 5 and the new Star Trek game that's coming out. The third game, the Asterix, I still need to get for that is I still need to get Psychonauts 2. However, Psychonauts 2 I can wait on because there's actually 2 discs in that release. There's a Series X disc and a Xbox One disc. So that one I can wait on a bit. But yeah, here's what I picked up from Xbox One / Series X. Dying Light 2, Stay Human. I heard mixed. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I was waiting to pick it up because I was expecting there to be a complete Game of the Year version, Game of the Year type version with DLC by now, but there hasn't been one yet. So I figured pick up the base game for now, and then if there ever is a complete version down the road, I'll probably upgrade. But for now, the base game is fine. Next, Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, Definitive Edition. Game was pretty broken at launch, and I've heard it's, but it was cheap enough, and I needed to scratch it off the list. So next, Elex 2. I have the first game, haven't played it yet, but looked pretty interesting RPG, sci-fi RPG. So, and it was $20 brand new. So. Next, I picked up Saints Row. A lot of people say this is the worst game in the franchise, and it killed Volition. Ironically, I got this game for free. I got both this and Elex 2 from GameStop. They were doing a buy one get one free, so I bought both, and Saints Row ended up being the free one. So, okay. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of Saints Row. I like them, but I'm not like a super duper fan. So, next, I picked up Dead Island 2. Haven't played it yet, obviously. But yeah, I've heard pretty good things, surprisingly, considering how long this game was in development hell. So eventually I will play it. Next, I picked up Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I've heard both good and bad. Basically a D&D version of Borderlands with the Tiny Tina character. But eventually. Again, a lot of these I was just scratching off the list. Next, new Tales from the Borderlands. I've heard very mixed things about this game, but I enjoyed the first game, the first real Telltale Borderlands game. So I figured I'd give this a shot, and it was $10, brand new. So, and then finally, the last Xbox One game I got. My girlfriend sent me for my birthday as well. Agents of Mayhem, another like Saints. I believe this takes place in the Saints Row universe. I believe, but I don't really remember. I just thought this really wasn't looked down upon. It looked good upon. It wasn't looked. If I could speak, that'd be great. It wasn't reviewed quite well, from memory serves. And then finally, the last game I got here, I got another Transformers game, but this is for the Wii, and it is Cybertron Adventures. I believe it's a on-rails shooter. So there's some good on-rail shooters on the Wii. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys, will comment, like the video, all that stuff. So, yeah, I will see you in the future with more videos. Stay tuned.